control.
Yo, what is up, guys? This is Prodigy, aka Pro Diggity, coming to you live from the Maniac House. How is it going today? Guys, bring y'all fresh, new, vintage, throwback gameplay. As you see in the background, playing on Advanced Warfare on the map Urban. Hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. Trying to switch it up a little bit something new. You know, we're making it electrifying and entertaining as possible. And well, I wanted to flip the script a little bit, bring you some of that A-dub action, TDM. You already know, dropping it big in this gameplay. Hope you guys like that. Hit the like button if you like what you see. And if you're new to the channel, like say what up from your boy Pro Diggity. But in today's commentary, everybody, I'd like to talk about that awkward moment. We've had them. We've been in situations, we've had events in our lives that you just, oh man, they're hilarious, but we just don't tell nobody about them because sometimes we're embarrassed or it's just too damn funny to explain. Well, today, everybody, I'd like to talk about an awkward moment I had back in high school. That's right. Back in high school, I played basketball and sports, baseball, you name it, I played it. But the coaches and the staff always required, and probably around every place you're at, you've got to have a physical. Well, your boy Pro Diggity had to go in and get a physical one day, okay? Had to make the appointment, get all the arrangements together and things like that. And, well, I was 16 years old, and you know what? I actually got to play varsity from freshman to all the way up till senior year. So that was awesome to be able to do that. To be able to actually play on varsity in my town was amazing if you could do it at a young age like that from the freshman year all the way up till you closed. So I was grateful for that. But anyway, I had to go get this physical, and you know what? I was not expecting the unexpected. You know, it was one of them moments where I'm like, oh God, it's going to be a man. He's going to have his hands in places where a man should not have their hands at. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But you know what? At this time in my life, I actually did have a male practice doctor that I was going to, okay? But at this particular time, unfortunately, I was blessed. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a female PA in there doing physicals at that time. And guys and girls out there, man, you was expecting like some old person or middle-aged person to do this. This lady was smoking gorgeous. I'm like talking like Victoria's Secret model gorgeous. And let me tell you, being 16 years old, the secret was about to be out. Do you feel me out there? I'm just saying, she was smoking gorgeous. I mean, from the top of the head to the toe, that body was absolutely rocking the boat. And I am not even playing right now. I think that body's the one that sucked the Titanic for real. That was just, it was so hot. But anyway, guys, as you go through the physical, you got to go through eye tests and everything like that, and like coordination. And then they go down low and start, you got to cough. Yeah, and then when this happened, oh man, guys, I honestly could not tell you right now that she was smoking hot. I'm not even lying. She was smoking gorgeous lady here. And I'm like, oh God, dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies. Something sad, something really, really sad. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to drop my drawers, and this lady's going to fill a hold of the prodigal son down there, and it's going to be in a hut. You feel me? Full salute. And you know what happened? Guys, it did happen. Full salute, first time down. It was just boom. And I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. 16 years old, what are you going to do? And you know what? For a 16-year-old, that was not too bad. You feel me out there? You know, dropping the nuclear on her. You know, I was about to say, yo, I can teach you some malpractices you'd never forget, and I will give you an exam, I swear to God, we'll both enjoy. But anyway, that is my awkward moment, guys, is whenever you go into a place like that, you're like expecting the unexpected, and go figure. This lady was gorgeous, and I'm like, I was so embarrassed whenever she went to Phil and I had to cough, and here it is in full salute, and I'm like, oh God, I got an erection in front of this woman. What am I going to do? She snickered a little bit and actually turned red. I was like, yeah, that's a slam dunk nuclear gameplay for your boy Pro Diggity. And I'm like, man, I'm so embarrassed, and I actually apologized to her. I was like, I am so sorry, but I was brutally honest. I was like, you know what, you're gorgeous, and I was like, you did not expect a 16-year-old kid to come in here full salute, ready to go to war and break it down, you know what I'm saying? But I was just totally just outlandishly freaked out because I was like, my mom's out in the like waiting room right now, and I'm like, don't tell her about this, please, because if she finds out that I had an erection in front of my PA, it's going to be going down for real at home. And you know what I'm talking about, fellas. If you've got a little age on you, the switch would come out. And you know what? I'd never get an attention again. That's what's up. But anyway, this has been my awkward moment, guys. It has been a huge issue for all of my life because everybody knows about it now. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the guy that went into the PA and actually had an erection while having a physical. And you know what? I don't care because the secret was out. You know what? Like I said, she looked like a Victoria's Secret model, and I'm not even going to lie or front. You know what? Whenever that happens, fellas, come on out there. You got to holler at your boy. You know it's happened to you too because you see a hot woman, all of a sudden it's going to go a 10 hut and be like George Washington crossing the Delaware. You feel me? But the secret was out. I had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video in the background. Hit the like button if you like what you see. This has been Prodigy saying love, peace, and happiness.